the Good Eggs in the house. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. All right, a couple of good eggs.
Good morning. Yeah, a couple.
Not quite a dozen, right?
Not even a half a dozen.
Do we have anybody coming? Do we expecting anybody else late?
Bill Dillahunty will be here, the Chief Emeritus, we call him. Anyway, we're so excited about this weekend and the possibilities and all the things we have planned. So, Uvalde, come on out and have a great Saturday.
Okay, so first of all, it's Jan and Kay here, right?
Yes,
okay.
Jan and Kay.
Everybody knows y'all, but I got to do the introductions just because.
do the proper thing, right?
So we're talking about Celebrate Texas History. Of course, this Saturday is Texas Independence Day.
Yeah. Exactly.
What year was that? I was
36.
1836? Wow, very cool. We've come a long way, baby.
Yes, we have, and we're still great.
And so, in order to celebrate it proper here in Uvalde, you guys kind of came up with this whole thing, right? This is your brainchild.
It happened that I had seen Sam Houston perform at Fort Chadbourne in Bronth this fall with my cousins, and I said that is the perfect Independence Day program. And so we made sure that the Opera House was available, and then we called Sam Houston, and he was so shocked that he was open. He said, "I am always booked on March 2nd."
Wow.
This is supposed to be. And so from then on, it was just everything just started falling into place, and people saying, well, why don't we do this, and how about this? And so in October, we got this fabulous steering committee together, and Judge Mitchell offered us, his chambers and all of his actual history that he knows. And
oh my gosh, he's a plethora of knowledge.
He is a plethora of knowledge.
Crazy, yeah.
Loves Uvalde County, loves it, and knows everything that we needed to know. And so that's where it started, and it just built and built. And then, of course, we wanted it to be especially for children. And all of the activities we have, the very first one is for children, as you have been talking about. Thank you so much for all the publicity. The Magic Theater will be at the library at 10, and then from noon until 2, everybody needs to head over to the Briscoe Garner. And the essay winners, the essay contest was, the title was The Lone Star, What It Means Historically and What It Means to You. We've gotten some great essays.
Oh, good.
Yes, about 18 or something. Anyway, it's awesome. So that, thanks to the teachers and the parents who pushed that. And then the Swahawis will have their winter ceremonials at the Methodist Church from 2 to 3:30. And then that night, though, everybody needs to get their tickets to see Sam Houston.
Yeah.
Kay's going to talk about the Pioneer Village and some of the some things.
Well, Kay, come on. Yeah, let's talk about Pioneer Village, and then we'll get back around to Sam Houston, because that's going to be really interesting.
Well, if Bill comes, we'll let him visit about that a little bit. But before we do that, we also have the Swart bus. We have 2 buses that will be making continuous loop between all of these venues, so you can park once, ride the buses to all of them. It'll be so much fun.
If something's going down in Uvalde when there's a shuttle.
Exactly.
There's something happening in town.
Yeah, 2 shuttles. My goodness, how wonderful is that?
Although it's walkable, beautifully walkable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the weather's looking like it's going to be pretty nice that day. Little chance showers right now, but I'm sure it's going to clear up fine. Yeah.
It's going to be perfect weather. I ordered it specially.
That's right.
Yeah,
it'll be here. The chamber, and they said yes.
And we did our prayers, and
we did. Yes, we did.
And he said, "Cool."
Here comes Bill. But I'll tell you that I'm going to be down there with a quilting exhibit. We're going to set up a quilt frame with a vintage quilt top. People can come try their hand at quilting. It'll be kind of fun. And Bill, what else do we have?
Bill's over here. Bill Dillahunty, come on over here to the microphone, sir. I haven't had him on here in a while.
What else for the Pioneer?
Well, what have you told them since I'm running late?
Quilting, that's it.
Okay, we are going to have an exhibit from 40 Inch. Along with that, we're going to have a washerwoman.
Oh, what now? An Irish washerwoman, like
laundry.
She's doing laundry there.
Who would wash the clothes for the soldiers?
Well, I'm going to bring a bag if you guys don't mind.
No time.
We're going to have candle dipping, where you can make a candle.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, it's always good.
We're going to be making rope.
Really? All right.
You can make you a jump rope.
Okay.
But we have to see you jump.
No, I don't know about that.
We're going to have a blacksmith.
Okay.
I know him.
You know him? You have an inside track on him.
Yes, I do.
What else?
So we're going to be looking into 1800s life, basically
Yes.
pioneer life, and I, from what I understand, from what I heard, a lot of you guys are going to be dressing in era. Okay, so have you guys got your costumes ready?
They have to dress.
Oh,
I have a new bonnet.
oh, a bonnet. Okay.
Too, I have a new bonnet, and I actually have a new apron.
Yeah.
So we're really excited. I'm usually the laundress out at Fort Inge, but Terry Gaston and her children will be doing that this year. That was actually an actual demand of the U.S. Army, that we were actually in the laws for those days.
Wow.
That there was a laundress for every 60 men for every company. So that's very
They
historical.
were the only paid female.
That's right. And
Interesting.
the first paid.
So now, are we encouraging people to kind of dress in period dress if
we
possible?
are.
Okay.
Or at least wear their cowboy stuff.
Do you have any suggestion as to where we could get some clothes like that? Like where?
Well,
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com.
Today.
All right. 2-day shipping. You got time.
And you do.
Well, you could go down to the thrift store.
Okay, I was going to say thrift stores, maybe the antique shops. I don't know,
And
maybe.
Rosie said she has some old costumes.
At
So
Opera House.
Take a loaner from Rosie out there. Just take care of
maybe
it.
so.
Well, very good. Again, we got the Uvalde Good Eggs here talking about Celebrate Texas History. This Saturday is Texas Independence Day. So much going on. What have we not talked about just yet?
The parade. Cavalcade.
Oh, the cavalcade, the parade. Right.
It'll be at 11, and mainly it'll be people walking because we don't want anything motorized, but the highlight will probably be the Sahawis will open it. They will be carrying the Texas flag and leading the parade, and then Mr. Reyes will have all of his horses, and that will be extraordinary. And all of those will eventually go to El Progreso Library, and you can see them all day, along with a cook, camp cook.
Now, where will the parade is going to go around the square?
It's
or
just
down
going to
Main,
go
or?
from St. Philip's right in front of the Opera House, right down Roberts Lane, and across. They're going to take the horses across to the library.
And that's about 11 o'clock, right?
That starts at 11.
We'll run, and of course, you got all kinds of live entertainment on the Plaza Square, right?
Plaza.
So
Yes.
Camille Sanders, Britt
Yes.
Wyrick, Hackberry Hags. Wow.
Yes, it's going to be fun.
Jim
Always
Coleman,
fun.
Dave Kemp.
Right.
Bandera's coming.
Well, did y'all tell them about the people that are going to be playing at the Garner Museum?
Garner Museum will have the dulcimers, and she'll be here tomorrow to tell everybody about that.
Oh yeah, we're going to have Rochelle from the Briscoe
and then
Garner.
the
to talk
essay
about.
winners, and we're so proud of them.
So there's a whole bunch going on, and of course you guys have a Facebook page which has everything on there.
Everything on it.
Celebrate Texas History on Facebook. Any other things you guys got to mention?
Just come and join us. We want to have fun with you. So and don't let a costume deter you, of course.
No.
But it'd be a fun day to be a cowboy.
And during the day, if you take photos, please post them on Instagram, # Celebrate Texas History.
Again, # Celebrate Texas History.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is going to be a great edutainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's you're going to learn a lot. It's going to be really entertaining. But you know, like you said, you're going to make it for the kids. But I feel like as an adult, I'm going to learn a whole bunch.
I think you will.
A lot has dripped out of this brain over the years in Texas history and history. So I'm really excited about this. It's going to be a fantastic time. Let's do this. Is there any sponsors or that you would like to thank?
Wow,
There's always people that help out.
We've partnered with all the places that we're having it, all the venues, the Opera House, the City of Uvalde, the County of Uvalde. The Kiwanis gave us a huge donation yesterday. So thank you, Kiwanians. Thank you so much for always being helpful to any group doing anything. And that's a challenge to Rotary and Lions Club.
Nice.
I mean, it was a great contribution because everything does cost money.
Yeah.
And who am I missing? I don't know. I'm sorry if I missed you, but we've just had a great group of people to say yes, we're going to help. And
It's okay. The phone rings on the radio all the time. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
it doesn't ring on mine.
It's 2019.
Rochelle will talk about this tomorrow, but they're going to have Pioneer Games
Oh, cool.
and old-timey candy. She was very excited they had Tootsie Rolls in the 1800s.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So show up
my
for that.
favorite
Yeah,
candy.
get a snack.
Yeah.
And then, of course, let's touch on the Sam Houston show at the Opera House.
Sam,
I'm going to have him on the show tomorrow,
yes,
and I'm sure he's going to be
awesome
great.
because he is an amazing man, and he'll be available all day Saturday. He'll take pictures with the essay winners, and he'll be walking around all the venues. He's a great guy. His show talks about his participation at San Jacinto during the war and also as the first president of Texas. And he's very detailed. I mean, he wasn't a perfect man, and he tells you that. But this man's actual name is Sam Houston. He has embodied this character and has written this and has performed it all over the state of Texas for many, many years.
Yeah.
And so he's passionate about people knowing the history and knowing that these were just regular human beings, just like us, that said, hey, I'm willing to die for freedom and I'm willing to die for Texas. And that's amazing. And I hope all Texans embody that. I mean, and if we don't, maybe he'll encourage us on Saturday night to step up to the plate and say, yeah, you know.
I'm already feeling inspired. Very good. Awesome.
Yeah, so get your tickets.
Yes, get your tickets.
Get your tickets right now, please.
It's going to be 7:30 Uvalde Grand Opera House, and get those tickets at uvaldeoperahouse.org.
And they're very reasonable, so don't miss this opportunity, because I've looked at his other prices, and every time he portrays Sam Houston, the tickets are $50, the least tickets are $25.
Wow.
Ours are 15 and 10.
That's amazing.
So we're getting a real bargain here, and we're happy to be able to present it.
Well, it's going to be a wonderful full day of events, again, that celebrate Texas history in the plaza and surrounding areas right here in Uvalde. Brought to you by Uvalde Good Eggs. The Enterprise. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's pretty much it, right?
Yep. That's
All right. It's 104.9. This is KVOU Country. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it.